Good morning, everyone. My name is Mario, and I'm a software engineer. I'm a fan of Nexus, the Jupiter incident, and I'm the creator of Project Saturn, a sort of spiritual successor of Nexus. In the previous video, I've showed the work that I've done with scripts, just to showcase what I've done, the place where I have most of my experience, we could say. And today I'm going to show you the prototype itself. Of course, this is made with cubes and spheres because I don't really have experience with 3D modeling, or at least I used to, but now I forgot everything, so that's not very useful. And yes, icons, as I mentioned in the previous videos, are either made with paint, like this one, or they are just taken from Nexus as a placeholder. And these ones were assets that I bought on the store and that I tried to use in a different way to make the UI good. So let's first check that everything is good. Okay, it looks so. I need to double check the volume of the game so that you can still hear me. Alright, by the way, there are still like problems and bugs. You will find some error messages, but yes, it's still not a perfect prototype, and it's very far to be a demo. Anyway, let's go forward. So no unit is selected at the moment. My speakers are off, otherwise I get echo, but I can see that you can hear my voice. Okay, I hope it's good enough. Good, so let's do the following. Camera, I can select like Nexus, several units, like nav point, which is slightly here, but it's not far away, and this is the main ship. Good. Okay. I'm very afraid that the music is too noisy. Okay, with the right click of the mouse, you can orbit around your ships, and that's it. When you click this unit box, you get the weapons in this case, because that's what I implemented so far. This is the action bar with the action buttons. I will show them to you soon. But the first step of this tutorial is to reach the nav point. So I just right click and it goes. It was very cool to do this trail, by the way, and not only behind but also like on the side, like Nexus. And yes, as you saw, when a new element or object spawns, you get its unit box over here automatically. And yes, the next step is to scan. So I click here and then right click there.
The ship is irreparably damaged.
No vital signs, Captain.
Okay. Good. As you saw, there was like a dialogue. I think that I mentioned in the previous video that this is like a flexible system, so therefore the sound and the text are separated, and they are like plugged in the dialogue system, so it's not hard coded. Good. So the next step would be to send the commandos, and this is a bit rough. You can select the commandos, and I don't really have an animation. As you can see, I can just dock. I can do that this way. There's really no animation at the moment, but yeah, that wasn't really important anyway for me for the moment. Next step is to target a blocked door. So there is a blocked door with 1 HP for testing, and I left click the turret, left click the ship, and then right click, and it fires. There's only 1 HP, so and as you can see, this is gray right now. Next step is to recall commandos. You do this way. As you can see, the action buttons appear and disappear because I have an override of these buttons for the tutorial, so that the player itself doesn't get confused about all the buttons, at least in this tutorial. And you can also see when when a new unit box is created, there is an animation. I don't like it, but it's part of you know, it's there. I will definitely change it later. Okay, so I need to go to the nav point right now. Something that I need to do is to adjust the rotation of the ships, because right now the ship can go in a direction can go in a direction, and you can see the vector, and the how can I say this? These like engines are created by consequence based on this vector. But what you cannot see right now is that the ship itself will slowly turn towards this vector, but this value is too low at the moment, so I need to increase it because it's cannot be seen basically. Okay, so let's go to the nav point.
Damn it, what was that? Report.
Captain, something exploded close to us.
Hold position.
So we click hold position. Everything stops. Right now it stops instantly. I definitely need to need the ship to slow down instead of stopping it immediately. Yeah, that's another feature I need to work on. So yeah, there are like asteroids right now, and they help you to work with targeting system. Or at this point, you probably noticed that the music changed. I hope that you could hear it, and this should be like a battle music. Okay, it should be there. And okay, next step is to scan an asteroid. And next is to scan another asteroid. I'll do this. Okay, sorry, I had to stop briefly. Okay, let's continue. We scan this asteroid, and then we can scan this asteroid. Okay, yeah, I think I found a bug again. Yes, I'm supposed to scan this, and then a new action button is enabled. And thanks to that I can run away from this asteroid, so it's another action. It's actually the last step of the tutorials, or one of the last steps. Yes, I need to scan the asteroid, then disengage the asteroid with a button, and then target the asteroid 3. Okay, yeah, I found out what the problem was. It's still an issue that I need to fix when scanning. The expectation is that when I scan and I'm out of range, I need to approach the target, but this is not implemented yet. So, and for this testing, I spaced all the asteroids, and I didn't realize that I created a bug. Anyway, okay, so I scanned this asteroid, and at this point, since this is about to explode, you need to use the run away button. It's this one, and you can see like those vectors. There are too many vectors. Okay. So this is like the two vectors that I used for avoiding the asteroid, and the navigation system, as it is, not only goes into a direction or flies away from an object, but it takes into account near objects. So you will, in this case, fly away from this while keeping the distance from this other one. And this is all done like automatically. Okay, the audio is still there. Yes, next step is to destroy this. As you can see, it has a different icon because it's like a enemy unit, again with a placeholder. And yes, I just shot at this in the usual way, like Nexus. And this one has 3 HP, I guess. There is only one weapon, by the way, but the system is flexible. The logic is in the weapon itself. And they change target automatically if the one that was targeting earlier is destroyed. And yes, at this point I really need to make a work button to leave the sector. I think maybe I will add a few steps when I get some help, but that's the prototype in a nutshell. As you can see, there are still like bugs, but the UI looks bad, but it works. The interactions between, buttons and the real world works. And yes, the subsystems needs a bit of tuning, and there are still like some bug tickets in on Jira that I need to fix. But yeah, that's the point why I would like to have help with this project, because I can really see where like the future of this game, if I get the like appropriate resources and the appropriate help from passionate people. And that's why I'm asking your help. If you have like some experience with either game development or with any like type of work that can be useful for us, and I'm not necessarily talking about things like working on art and UI and scripting and so on, but also things that are like in 3D modeling or sound and music, but also things that are not technical, like social media manager, because I hate working with socials, and it's good that if there are passionate people doing their work, because my passion is scripting. And in that instance, if you want to join, you can like write a comment, or you can write on a message on the Facebook group. Everything is new, so please be patient. But you know, it takes time to do these things alone. I don't have too much time, but when I do, I try to be consistent every week and do my work with pleasure. Good. Feel free to write a comment and like if you enjoy. I hope you can see the potential, and yes, see you in another video.